Solve a quadratic equation by completing the square, we first need to have our x terms isolated on one side of the equation. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides to get x squared minus 6x is equal to 1. Then follow the same process as I would normally do to complete the square. I take 1/2 of negative 6, that gives me negative 3. And then I take that negative 3 and I square it to get 9. I'm going to take that 9 and I'm going to add it to both sides of the equation. And I have to add it to both sides of the equation, otherwise it wouldn't be a true statement. I can't just randomly add 9 to one side. The reason we complete the square is because this will then factor quite simply. That's the number we use. And then I use the even root property to take the square root of both sides. And so I get x minus 3 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 10. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So I get x is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of 10. 10 doesn't have any perfect squares in it, so I can't reduce that any further. Okay, here I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So get x squared plus 2x equals 12. Half of 2 is 1, and 1 squared is 1. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. This will factor to x plus 1 squared is equal to 13. I take the square root of both sides, and I get x plus 1 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 13. I subtract 1 from each side to get x is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 13. Okay, same again. I'm going to take 23 from both sides. Now you'll notice every single b term on this is even. Completing the square doesn't work as well if you don't have an even central term, because then you're dealing with fractions. So completing the square is usually a good choice if that term with just the x is an even term. I'm going to take 1/2 of negative 10. That gives me negative 5. I'm going to square my negative 5 to get 25. So I'm going to add 25 to both sides. Factoring this, I get x minus 5 squared is equal to 2. Take the square root of both sides. X minus 5 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2. Add 5 to both sides, and you get x is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 2. And that is how you solve quadratic equations by completing the square.